back, and today we're gonna be washing up the Foxbody. We're gonna be getting ready for a little car show we're doing tomorrow. My neighbor and me, we got a little shop, and my neighbor tints windows and stuff. He got the old car slapped up for us, and we're taking it to his show. But I just noticed this. I've got like a nick in the glass, but yeah, it happens, I guess. These doors have been sitting on the ground and stuff like that in the past, so yeah. But she's looking slick, so we're gonna get her washed up, get her ready to go. Alrighty folks, so we got her washed up, looking clean, should looking good. Gotta dry it off. Everything's looking pretty groovy. Yeah, I don't know, there's not really much I can say. Every time I wash it, I find more stuff that I just am a little sad about in my paint, but it's okay. I really do love this color though. Like, you really can't beat it. That's beautiful. But I call it orange peel for a reason. Everybody knows that's the name, baby, and that's the game, baby. So you can see she got a little orange peel. But I don't know what I'm going to get into for the rest of the day. We'll see. Probably going to take it out, drive around a little bit, have some fun, just hang out. It's the weekend. I'm off on Fridays, and just going to enjoy this nice weather while we got it. We're at the shop, folks. We got the beginnings of our little meet here. We're going to see who all pulls up, but we got the junk looking good. Washed it up yesterday. Beamed her up. Got a whole bunch of stuff inside. Valve cover gaskets I need to replace because there's probably already some oil on the ground, but, you know. But she's looking good. We'll see what kind of turnout we get. Not a bad turnout. We got truck section over here. A couple trucks chilling around. A couple people have already left. It's pretty late into it, but I just been focused on doing whatever we got to do. We don't really know how to run an event, so this was our first time. There's the S13 over there. That's cool. But yeah, we got the old Covens here. This is our truck section. Got my boys posted up down here. But then we got some more like older cars and stuff like that down towards the end. But yeah, it's kind of awkward to talk in public if you guys don't know. Even though this is like our show, it's still awkward. But got the Jones out. We got a little Stance Mustang. Not a bad turnout for our first little event, but yeah. We got the Bug. Alright guys, so first off, sorry I look like a bum. I just woke up, I'm about to get ready for work and stuff. I work night shift, so anyways, it's a Monday, so you know how that goes. But I'm sorry this video was kind of boring. I know it was, and I haven't uploaded in like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'm coming at you with this boringness. But I haven't worked on the Malibu. Sorry guys, I've just been busy. You know, I work during the week at nighttime, and then we got that little shop. I'm always up there trying to do stuff, and then, you know, I'm trying to make some money any way I can, and, you know, fund these projects and stuff like that. But I will be back on the Malibu soon for sure. I've got to get it going. You know, it's taking up space in my dad's garage and stuff like that. But when you got all these projects, it's not easy. You can't do it all at once. And, you know, the Foxbody's been working. So lately I've been driving it around, taking it out. But it does need a lot of love, which you guys, I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, I've been driving it around lately because it's working all right. It works good. You know, it's been making boost. I've been able to have fun, just hop in it, hit the key, and go cruise, throw some gas in it, and just enjoy the weekend a little bit. So that's what I've been doing. You know, I haven't really been working on stuff. I haven't been working on the Malibu or anything like that. But I promise I'm coming back, guys. I want to finish the car just as bad as some of you guys want to see it done. I know. I appreciate you guys watching it and all the guys that are supporting me, commenting, saying that, you know, keep going and working on it. I want to see it done too, guys, and it's going to get there. But I also don't have a money tree. I don't have that internet money like some of these guys out here on YouTube. And I'm only 20 years old, so I'm out here with all these toys just trying to figure out a way to get it done. But I promise I'm coming soon. So to get back to the Foxbody, she does need some major loving, so that'll be on the channel too. I'll show you guys. Let me flip the camera around here. So I'm holding the hood up with one hand, so it's kind of hard to film. But you probably can't even see down in there, but there's a massive oil leak right down by the distributor. I believe it's at the intake though, I'm not sure. And then I do have one coming out the valve cover, leaking down towards the downpipe and going on the ground and running down the bell housing. Anyway, she's making a mess, all right? It started making some boost and then just it started blowing oil out of everywhere. It could blow some oil out. So I'm gonna have to tear all that apart and replace it. And then I believe I have got a inner tie rod on this passenger side that's bad. Hold on guys, bear with me for the view while I set these pins down. But anyways, I believe there is a inner tie rod on this passenger side that's bad because I've been having a little death wobble on it of about 30 mile an hour. So after I've been driving it around a lot lately, I decided, I better check into it. So I jacked it up, and I'll throw that clip in here. But yeah, as you can see from that clip, that's not good. You don't want that. And the driver's side doesn't act like that. And it could be the rack. I'm not for sure. It could be the steering rack, but I do believe that is the inner tie rod. I'm going to look into it a little more before I replace it. But I do already have valve cover gaskets somewhere back there. Oh, no, right there. And then I have the tie rods sitting around here somewhere, inner and outer tie rods, so I'll replace those. And then the passenger side, when I got the coilover from Strange, the adjustment knob on the bottom was broken off of it, and I didn't even realize it till I got it in. And then so I sent them an email and stuff. This was way back when I put the coilovers on it, and they ended up sending me out a new knob, but I've got to take the coilover off to put the knob on because it's at the bottom of the coilover, and I'm pretty sure it's pressurized and stuff, so I don't want to start blowing all the oil or whatever, shock oil or whatever you call it in there. I don't want it to blow all that out, and then I've got to worry about figuring all that out again, so I'm just going to take the coilover out, get it, sitting on something, and then replace the knob. But yeah, and then another thing I've got to do is we put this Terminator X in there, and it's embarrassing to even show this, but yeah, it's just laying in the floor right now. I've got to get it tied up in there, and I've got to put my glove box and stuff like that back in. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff I've got to do. I've just been kind of neglecting it. I've just been kind of stringing along through life lately, but yeah, we're going to get back on the Malibu. Like you guys saw, the last thing in that video, or the last video I made about it, was on the wiring harness. I was doing the fuse box. And so, yeah, I've got all that tied into the wiring harness. I just need to get the fuse box, hooked up to the battery and the ignition switch and stuff like that. I might have even been saying that wrong. I haven't done it in so long. I've forgot what I was doing. But pretty sure that was the last thing we did, and I've just got a few more things to get for that. I've got to get battery cables and a radiator and little stuff like that, but like I said earlier, I don't have a money tree. So yeah, I'm not made out of money, but I'm gonna use the little bit I got to get these things on the road and do what I can. But I'd like to get this car on the track at some point, probably next year. I don't know. I mean, it just needs a lot. It needs a lot of stuff, but I know people want to see this car go down the track or something, and I know you guys probably want to see some video of it going down the road. I mean, I've been driving it a lot lately, but usually most of the time I'm by myself and I'm just riding around in it. I don't have a GoPro or anything to stick this phone onto the car. There's no way for me to attach this phone to the car and record, so it's kind of hard. So I'm just out riding around by myself most of the time. And then other times I have my girlfriend with me, and she's already got the laptop in her lap and everything else, so I'm not going to ask her, like, hey, will you hold this phone too while you look at the laptop and watch the gauges and everything else? So it's just hard. But we are going to get some content out for sure, guys. This thing is super fun, and, I mean, it's not the fastest thing in the world by any means. It's kind of slow, but it's definitely a whole lot of fun, and it makes super cool noises. It sounds the right way when you get on it. Makes all the right turbo noises and everything, so it's just a fun little street car, and that's what I try to tell people. Like, I'm not caught up on making 1,000,000 horsepower. I don't need the fastest race car. I'm not trying to go win small tire. I can jump in this car, I can turn it on, I can back it out in the street and then just go for a little drive. And anytime I want, I can just roll into it and whoosh, and just have a little enjoyment. Or somebody rolls up on the highway messing with me, and I can just mess with them. We can have fun. And it's just a good little time. Everybody likes it. We all have a good time. And if you don't like it, that sucks for you. And that's the end. Thanks for watching.